So the big question is this. How entrepreneurs like us who have been breaking with old beliefs, like the idea of holding a 9-to-5 job and living paycheck to paycheck, taking a lifetime to reach business and life success as the only option we have? How do we grow our business in a way that lets us highly service our customers, getting our products and services and the things that we believe in out into the world without diluting our life but enhancing it and taking the journey of internal and external growth? That is the question, and this podcast will give you the answer. Your host is Marina Simon, and welcome to 10 Exit. Life and business as usual? Never again.
Hi. The number one single most important piece of sale copies ever. Okay, on the average, 5 times as many people read the headlines as read the body copy. David Ogilvy, one of the grandfathers of marketing. On average, 5 times as many people read the headlines as read the body copy. What does that mean? What will be the single most important piece of sales copy? Headlines, guys. Headlines. Now, the purpose of a headline is very simple. Is to get people to stop what they're doing and to start reading or watching, if you're doing a video, right? Whatever it is you put in front of your avatar or your ideal customer, right? The people you service. So what's happening nowadays? How much do you get bombarded with all kinds of information? Either by radio, if you're listening to radio, either in these days, Facebook, people that goes into Facebook, it's all kinds of information going on, personal, advertisement. If you look out, you see things going on outside and advertising. So basically, our attention is being pulled in so many different, directions. Do you know that nowadays, I think the number of seconds that you can keep the attention of somebody is 7? I mean, it has gone. So what do you do if everybody's trying to sell? It's like the internet is like this market. You go in and, somebody's watching, is saying, hey, 5 oranges for 10 cents. And then there's bananas, 20 bananas for $2. And there's pears, and there's like all kinds of things going on and being sold, right? And so you're going into this market. Now, how do you get people's attention, right? How do you stop and get people's attention? So the internet is exactly the same. It's like you go in and everybody's advertisement. Oh, no. Look at my product. Look at my service. No, it's fantastic. Look at mine, right? So the purpose of a headline is to get people's attention, is to stop what they're doing and start reading. That's how key they are. Now, the bottom line is you have to write great headlines in order to get your public's attention. That's the number one skill everybody needs to develop, no matter what you sell or who do you sell it to. Because what you're trying to do in this kind of world we live today, where everybody is trying to tell a story or sell a product or service, everybody's shouting at the customer. The customer is all over the place, right? So you want their attention. And how do you get their attention? Headlines. Okay. So the consequence of having bad headlines, right, is you get really bad results. Either people just pass you through and they never see you, You are like incognita, never seen. You get frustrated and probably just give up, right? It's like, okay, whatever, I don't know how to write this. You waste a lot of time, energy, and effort in writing sales copy and sales messages that nobody reads. It's like, okay, let me see. What can I say? Well, they will like this and that and that. It's a pattern interrupt what you're looking for. Do not get exhausted. It is simple. And I'm going to give you can make ways that you can do a couple of headlines yourself and use them and reuse them. Now, you're always at disadvantage because enough of the right people never see your sales message. right? You need volume, guys. Volume. How do you get volume? You need enough people to see exactly your message. Where are you? Who are you? What are you selling? Right? Okay. So you need to use headlines, right? Do not neglect it. All right. Even if it's not a formal headline, like you will have on a sales letter, right? A sales letter is when you're selling something, right? So you have a headline. You need to think about the titles of your videos, right? If you're blogging, if you're podcasting, if you're doing anything that communicates to your public, you need a headline, and that is your pattern, interrupt, get attention. So the same way you will think about a headline, right? They are that important. Same thing goes for the simplest Facebook post. Anything you're doing, you've got to have that mechanism to grab the attention of your guys. Stop them in their tracks and make them pay attention. The headline is how you do it. All right. So I'm going to give you a couple of shortcuts to create good headlines to break somebody's attention, or not somebody's, your particular customer attention. Are you ready? Okay. So here's the deal. I want you to pick up a piece of paper and a pen or your computer. So here are some headline templates you can use immediately. All right? I'm gonna give you a couple that you can get the people's attention. The first group is how-to headlines. So here it is how to get results. People want results, correct? Remember, people are avoiding pain. They're seeking pleasure. Remember those points that we talked about in a prior podcast? Why people buy, right? So the how to get results headlines. Are you ready? Okay. Here we go. Write the following. How to get blank. Right? Write it. How to get blank. So, examples of that. How to get a better score on your next PT test. Physical therapy, right? Or how to get rid of acne, right? Okay, so that's example number 1 for how to get blank. All right. Another thing that you can do is to take a little riff on that how to headline by giving people a time frame. So add some time frame on that original how to. So write the following down. How to blank in as little as blank. Right? So if you're a chiropractor, how to walk with ease and get rid of pain in as little as 10 minutes. Come and visit your chiropractor, your favorite chiropractor. All right, I give you other examples. How to double your push-ups in as little as 10 days. How to get rid of acne is in as little as 24 hours, right? It's whatever appealing the result they want for how to do something or get something. In a time frame that they go, oh my God, yeah, that would be cool, right? Be careful that the time frame is believable and it's real. Do not put untruth on your advertisement or your communication to your, to the customer you're servicing. So here we go. Start writing. Third one, how to blank in as little as blank, even if you blank. All right, I'll repeat it. How to blank in as little as blank, even if you blank. This headline template is where you take away a thing they think is stopping them, right? You're taking them an obstacle, an objection they might have in order to have your product or service, or a barrier that they see in the way to arrive to you. So here are a couple of examples of that. How to pass your test in as little as 2 weeks, even if you can't do a single pull-up right now. Oh my God, that's great. So it's your physical training test. How to pass your physical training test in as little as 2 weeks, even if you can't do a single pull-up right now. Or how to get rid of your pimples in as little as 7 days, even if you've tried everything else and failed. Do you see how it's getting to impinge on their pain points? Interesting, huh? Okay, so now, that ending is a great one to use. By the way, you can use that for everything. Even if you tried everything else and failed, write it down. So that ending, it's impinging on your customer. Write it down. At the end of that headline, you put, even if you try everything else. What you're saying is, my product and service creates results. You're going to see, try it out, right? You're going to see a difference. I'm not like the rest of them. Okay, here's one more how-to headline template that works really well. How every blank can blank. Again, how every blank can blank. Examples of that. How every new military recruit can become a PT god in 12 weeks. Right? And how every teenager with pimples can have clear skins fast. Right? So the second group, so that's basically the first group, right? There's many groups, so what I'm going to do is I am going to break this in 2 sets, so it's not a long episode. I'm going to give you the second group and then we'll do a new episode. Okay, the second group of headline templates you can use is what I call ways to get what you want, right? It works well with numbers too. The key here is to use an odd number like 3, 5, 7, 9. They work better and carry more credibility. Now, these headlines work great for articles, if you write, or blog posts and videos because you're increasing the curiosity of your customer, right? People want to read to find out all the different ways or options for getting a result. They want results, guys. They really want results for whatever you're doing. If you're a chiropractor, they want to see that, they can walk better, that they're pain-free. If you are a business coach, they want to know that their statistics are going to increase, that they can twofold their income, or if they want to expand, they will expand, or if they want to handle their, you're a specialist on handling personnel, that they won't have any pains and they're going to be effective. So people want results. Now, examples of that one. 5 quick and easy ways to blank. Again, 5 quick and easy ways to blank. Write it down. Examples. 5 quick and easy ways to max out your push-ups. Right? Or 5 quick and easy ways to get rid of your pimples. I'm just using, your physical work and pull-ups or push-ups, right? And pimples as an example. But you can use anything. 5 easy ways to build houses. Quick and easy ways to, or 7 easy ways to get rid of your back pain, or 7 easy ways to get your staff to get to work, right? Or 7 easy ways to feed your children fast. I don't know. You can create anything, but you see it grabs attention. Okay, next one. Write it down. 3 fast ways to get blank and avoid blank. So, 3 fast ways to get blank and avoid blank. Write it down. Now, examples of that. 3 fast ways to get a better PT test score and avoid fat boy PT squat. Right? Or 3 fast ways to get rid of acne and avoid embarrassment. Now, guys, I have to tell you something that is really embarrassing. This PT thing drives me nuts. I thought it was physical therapy and ain't physical therapy, the examples I'm giving you. So I need to check what is the definition of PT, right? This is an example of you never use a word that others don't understand, because what happened is it draws a blank. It's drawing a blank on me, and I've used these examples, but I don't remember what PT means in here. Maybe you know it, but I definitely do not. So let's see. What is the definition of PT besides physical therapy? So let's see. Physical training, guys. Physical training. That was the stand for PT. You see, I use words that I don't understand and creates a blank. All right. Now, let's see the next one. We can ramp them up with an even if statement, which lets them off the hooks for past failure, something everyone wants. You know, you will find that your customers have had past failures on the area where you're trying to help them. So this is a hot one. Ready? Write it down. 5 quick and easy ways to get blank. Even if blank. All right. Examples of that. 5 quick and easy ways to get a higher PT test, physical trainer, right, score, even if you fail your last test. Then another example would be 5 quick and easy ways to get rid of pimples, even if your social life is a disaster right now. All right. So let's see. 5 quick and easy ways to get rid of your back pain, even if you've been trying for years and it's not disappearing. Or 5 quick and easy ways to get your children under control, loving them, even if you have tried for 10 years and nothing has changed. All right. Again, you want to acknowledge something they're worried about and tell them it's going to be okay. All right, guys. I'll see you on the next episode. I'll share the last, it's very simple. When you have inventing things is not the right way to succeed. When something works, you use it. And that's why I'm sharing things that others have used that have worked. Successful actions, we call them, right? So why would we want to go and invent something new when something works, right? So again, pattern interrupt. You want your customer to see you in a myriad of others.
Thanks for joining us today on 10 Exit. Life and business as usual, never again. We love always hearing from you. Please feel free to send Marina an email, marina@marinasimonbrand.com. Your input and comments are always welcome, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And if you like the podcast, you can always subscribe to it. Remember, the best way to predict the future is to create it.